Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make this trendy sleeve. So you can see it looks beautiful. So you can see at the end of the day this was what I came up with. Let's get started. Okay guys, so we're going to be drafting our sleeve on the pattern paper. So those of you that don't like using pattern, it's okay, it's all right. So now let's get started. So I have my pattern paper here, and then we're going to start drafting. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to place my lines. So I'm going to do my normal basic sleeve. Yes, so that's what I'm going to do. So in drafting my normal basic sleeve, here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to come to this part like this. So I want to take my calf's depth. So for this I'll use 5 inches here. So I've not added the part that I'm going to pleat. Okay, and then the next thing now, I'm going to take half of my round sleeve measurement. That's half of my armhole. So my armhole is actually 9, so I will measure just 4.5. So the reason for this is just for me to know how to place my pattern curve. Okay, so from this point I'm going to connect that line, to just connect it down like this, and then from this point I'm just going to give it a slight curve. So now I'm going to check my armhole. So you see my armhole now. I'm going to get my armhole measurement so you can see what I have. So the next thing, I've not added the pleated part, so we're going to add that. We're going to extend it. So the next thing, I'll come to my bicep area. I'm going to measure my biceps. That's this top part of my sleeve. Okay, so for that I have 14 inches. I'll divide it into two. I have 7, so I'm going to mark 7 inches. And then the next thing now, I'm going to mark the length of my sleeve. So the length of my sleeve, I want my sleeve to be about 13 inches, so I'll mark that 13 inches. And then I'll come to the down part of my sleeve, and then that's the round sleeve on that part, which is 10, so I'll mark it. So the next thing, I'm just going to connect this like this. You can see it is a simple process. Okay, just watch what I'm doing. So now I'm going to elongate my sleeve. The part that I'm going to pleat, the pleating that I'm going to add to it, I'm going to add about 3 inches to it. So just a simple approach thing that I'm going to do. I'm just going to take my pattern paper like this, and then I'll place it down, just to do like a little bit of a slash and a spread. Okay, so I'll place this like this, and then the next thing now, I'm going to elongate my sleeve. So it depends on how many inches you want to pleat. So for this, I'm just going to go with about 3 inches. Okay, so that 3 inches, I'm going to mark it here like this. After marking, I'll just take this part and connect it to this point. Remember that point that we did like this? I'll just connect it. So that's the part that I'm going to put. It's a simple process. You can decide to draft everything into it at once. It will still work nicely. Okay, so you can see, so this part now I'm going to pleat, and then this part will sit on the armhole. So like seriously. So in creating that pattern, what you are going to do is from this armhole area, you're just going to take it, depends on how wide you want it to be, and then I'm just going to create like a slant, a sharp V out that way, and then I'll cut this off. Okay, so you can see what we have. So at the end of the day, this is what we have. So the next thing I'm going to do now, remember these parts are cut off. I'll put that when I'm transferring to my fabric. So I'm going to create a strap. So in creating that strap, you fold that strap, you fold it into 2 like this, and then you fold it again into 4 like this. So you check how many inches wideness you want for your strap. Okay, so for this I have about 2.5 inches, which is okay. So I'll mark it like that, and then the length of my strap. So the length of my strap, I want my strap to be about 11 inches. So I'll make it 12 inches. So that 12 inches, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to slant it like this. Okay. So this is how it's going to be. It's going to stay, it's going to stay like this, okay? This side now is the shoulder part. Why is this side? Okay, so the next thing now, I'm going to transfer this to my fabric. Okay, so now I'm going to cut my sleeve. So remember this part that cuts off. So I just extended it and then I am going to cut. So you can see, so the next thing now, I'm going to cut out my strap also. So like the folded part is the part that is close to the shoulder, that is close to the neckline rather. So note. Okay guys, so now we're going to stitch our sleeve, okay? So I've already added a notch to the center part of my shoulder and then I added a notch to the parts that we're going to pleat. So we can actually do this in two ways. You can decide to pleat first. So but the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to turn my sleeve. So I'll sew it so you can turn it over. Okay, so after stitching, this is how it looks like. So the next thing now we're going to start pleating it on the shoulder part. So because I'm making, so it's actually because I am using this, I'm making a sleeve illustration. Normally your shoulder, this your shoulder strap is supposed to be attached to the bodice before you stitch the sleeve on it. It actually makes it easier. Okay, but because I'm just illustrating, so that is why you can see it is not stitched to it. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to pleat this part from here to here. I'll pleat it before I attach it to the shoulder part. So I'll take the center part, I'll place it like this, and then I'm going to stitch. So the next thing, I'm going to open this up. So you can see, guys, you see that it looks like what we have. So like I said, normally this is part is supposed to be attached already. So I'll place it on my mannequin. So this other part is the part that goes into the armhole, this little part of the armhole area. So you can see how it looks like. So I'll place this on the mannequin now for you to see how it looks on it. Okay guys, so at the end of the day, you can see how our sleeve looks like, our beetle sleeve. That's what I think I will call it because it looks like the wing of a beetle. So thank you so much. It came out really fine. So thank you so much. If you find this video helpful, please hit on the like button. And if you have not subscribed to my channel already, please, I would appreciate if you would subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.